Welcome to Mental Game Mastery, where we dive into the world of sports psychology and peak performance, designed for you to level up your athletic career.
Hey there, athletes. I'm your host, Coach P, bringing you mental performance insights and stories from being in the trenches of athletic coaching. As a mental performance coach, I get the privilege to work with all athletes across all sports. And today we're continuing the series on how to leverage our energy. In my first episode, I described the 4 buckets we need to be aware of as the physical, the emotional, the mental or creative, and the spiritual. In my last episode, I discussed mental energy as the moneymaker of our cognitive functions. It powers our ability to concentrate, make decisions, and maintain emotional control under pressure. Today, we're diving into another aspect of the mental game, and that's our creative energy. Often celebrated in artists and innovators, creative energy is just as critical in the world of sports. It's about thinking outside the box, solving problems on the fly, and bringing innovation to your game. Now, as we focus on creative energy in this episode, it's understanding that creative energy is the fuel behind new ideas, novel approaches, and the art of the possible. But what is creative energy, really? Well, creative energy, in essence, is the force behind your innovation and your imagination. It's the spark that fuels the ability to see beyond the conventional, to think differently, and to approach problems with unique solutions. As it applies to your athletic career, creative energy isn't just about artistic expression. It's about innovating new strategies, finding new ways to train, and reimagining the limits of what you thought was possible. But how does your creative energy manifest in your athletic career? Well, it's in the player who executes the impossible play, the coach who thinks outside the box with game strategy, or the athlete who works tirelessly on their mechanics to improve their game. Your creative energy empowers you to challenge the status quo, to innovate and push the boundaries within what is possible in your sport. Every athlete will face adversity, be it a plateau in your progress, recovering from injury, or challenges with competition. Creative energy is the key to navigating these obstacles. Your creative mindset embraces the obstacles on your path to athletic excellence. Creativity and determination are what drives athletes to question their perceived limitations and to work relentlessly to consistently set new personal records. Your creative energy should be deeply personal to you because it's about your inner journey to self-discovery and self-expression. And it just so happens to be through your sport that you choose to do this. Cultivating your energy allows you to connect more deeply with your passion for your sport and to train and perform to your strengths, which will yield breakthroughs on and off the field. It's what creates legendary athletes. And guess what? Your creative energy, it's not a limited resource. You cultivate it through curiosity, your openness to learn, and through your resilience in the face of adversity. So how do you cultivate your creative energy? Well, as you should approach everything in your athletic development, it requires intention and practice. So let's look at some ways you can practice and fuel your creative energy. We'll cover techniques like visualization, mindfulness, and even cross-training in different sports or activities can stimulate creative thinking. Learn how diversifying your skills, embracing your curiosity, and allowing for play can ignite your creative spark. So first off, your mental reps. It's not just about seeing yourself succeed. It's about using your mind's eye to stimulate creative thinking and unlock innovative solutions on and off the field. Because when you take mental reps or visualize or use mental imagery, they're all one and the same. Your brain generates the similar neural pathways as when you physically perform the action. Your mental rehearsal primes your body to act, but it also opens the door to creative problem solving. By mental repping different outcomes, strategies, and techniques, you're training your brain to think outside of the conventional playbook. Imagine a slalom skier visualizing the course ahead of a race. They see not just the gates and turns, but also themselves executing innovative maneuvers to shave off milliseconds. This mental exercise isn't about rote memorization. It's about creatively engaging with the course, identifying unique paths, and foreseeing challenges before they arise. Athletes in all disciplines can apply this method. Using visualization, using your mental reps to explore creative tactics and strategies that will set you apart from the competition. So, how can you, as an athlete, enhance your creative visualization? Start with a quiet, distraction free environment to focus your mind. Employ deep breathing to reach a state of calm. Then, vividly imagine your performance, incorporating all of your senses. The key is not just to see, but to feel, hear, and even taste the experience. Challenge yourself to visualize not just the perfect scenario, but also how you creatively navigate obstacles and adversity and adapt to unforeseen circumstances. By mentally exploring various scenarios and outcomes, you can discover new solutions to problems that seemed impossible. Mental reps act as a brainstorming session within your mind where no idea or no way of performing is too outlandish or crazy, and every strategy or technique is worth considering. The ripple effect of being creative within your mental reps fosters a mindset open to innovation and adaptability, qualities invaluable in team settings and coaching strategies. Teams that incorporate creative visualization into their training not only allow an athlete to enhance their performance, but also develop dynamic, flexible ways of performing. Second, let's look at mindfulness. Mindfulness is about being fully present and aware in the moment. It's to be aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. But how exactly does mindfulness open the door to creativity? Mindfulness clears your mind of mental clutter. By doing this, it creates space for new ideas and perspectives. It's like decluttering your room to find that item you thought was lost. By decluttering your mind, this can allow you to see a play unfold in a way you hadn't considered it before, or finding an innovative solution to a training challenge. By anchoring in the present, we remove the barriers of past failures and future worry, paving the way for fresh insights and solutions. Being intentional with incorporating mindfulness doesn't have to be complicated, and it can yield profound results. Practices like focused breathing or a mindful practice segment within your practice. I call it a take notice segment during practice. And this mindful approach can enhance awareness and foster an open minded state conducive to creative thinking. So, for my athletes, a take notice segment of practice involves giving attention to one of the senses, whether it is sight, sound, touch, smell, or even taste. Giving awareness to the sensations of each of our senses allows for greater awareness, thus, can set the stage for creativity during practice and performance. Imagine with me standing at the free throw line. The crowd's noise fades away as you center yourself in the moment, aware of the ball's texture, the goal in front of you, and your breathing. It's in these moments that mindfulness melds with creative energy, guiding athletes to perform in new ways. So start small with just a few minutes of meditation or mindful breathing each day. Gradually, as mindfulness becomes a part of your life, you may notice a natural flourishing of creative thinking, not just in your sport, but in problem solving, in decision making processes across all areas of your life. Lastly, let's look at the benefits of cross training. Participating in other sports involves engaging in activities outside of your main area of focus. It's about the soccer player taking up swimming. It's about the basketball player exploring yoga, or a runner engaging in jujitsu or Muay Thai. This approach broadens your physical skills, but intriguingly, it also opens yourself for creative thinking. When you step into a different sport, you're not just training in a new way, you're also challenging your brain to learn in new ways, which is why at times you'll hear me say, suck at something new today. Learning new techniques, new strategies, and new movements of another sport requires adaptability and problem solving, key components of creative thinking. This mental flexibility can then translate back into your primary sport, offering fresh perspectives and new approaches to how you train, how you compete, and how you overcome challenges. Integrating cross training into your routine doesn't mean a complete overhaul of your training schedule. It's about finding balance and complementing your primary sport with activities that challenge you in new ways. You know, just as writers face writer's block, athletes can encounter creative blocks, moments where new ideas and solutions seem out of reach. So, what's the solution? The first step in overcoming a creative block is identifying its root cause. Is it burnout? Is it pressure? Is it fear of failure? Or is it fear of success? Or perhaps too much monotony in your routine? Recognizing the underlying issue is critical as it tailors the approach you'll take to break through the block. Sometimes a simple acknowledgement of how you feel can be incredibly freeing. And sometimes a change of scenery can do wonders for your creative energy. If you're used to game planning in the same space, try moving to a new environment. This could mean game planning outdoors, brainstorming in a cafe, or even discussing game strategy in a completely unrelated setting. There was one year as a defensive football staff, we went away from the facility, rolled out the TV and the whiteboard by the pool in the backyard of one of our coaches, watched film, and game planned in a relaxing environment. Gasp, I know. How dare those coaches? This not only helped us with clearing our minds, but allowed for us to be in a less stuffy environment of feeling cooped up in a field house, thus more creative in how we approached that week's opponent. And we were pretty successful that year. Sometimes the pressure to constantly perform can be the very thing holding you back. Thus, you're blocking your own ability. Dedicate time to mindfulness practices. I've mentioned meditation and yoga, which can clear your mind and reduce stress. Reflecting on past successes and learning moments can also reignite your creative flame, reminding you of your capability to overcome challenges. How about you seek inspiration from outside of your sport? Engage with stories of athletes from other sports. Learn from their journeys and draw parallels to your own. Collaboration with coaches and players from other sports, mentors, and even teammates can provide fresh insights and new angles on familiar problems. And don't underestimate the power of a different viewpoint to unlock your own creativity. Finally, give yourself the freedom to fail. The fear of failure can be a significant barrier to creativity. Remember, every attempt, successful or not, is a move in the right direction. Innovation and creativity is born from trial and error, and allowing yourself to fail can lead to groundbreaking solutions. And when the playing days are over, creative energy enhances all areas of our life. It fuels innovation, problem solving, and personal expression. The sport you play right now is a problem solving tool. As an athlete, you are learning to assess situations quickly, adapt strategies, and find new solutions under pressure. This skill is invaluable in the corporate world where innovation and agility are prized. Whether you're navigating the complexities of owning your own business, project management, or any career that values strategic thinking, the creative problem solving skills that you've cultivated and honed during your playing days can set you apart. But developing creative energy requires discipline. This should be a familiar concept. You're an athlete. The dedication to practice, refining your skills, and pushing your boundaries mirrors the perseverance needed to master a new hobby, learn a new skill, or excel in a chosen career. And this disciplined approach to creativity ensures that when inspiration strikes, you're ready to harness it effectively, be it in painting or coding or music or starting a new business venture. This dynamic nature of the sport you play teaches you to be adaptable, to pivot quickly in response to changing conditions. Your ability to adapt is fueled by your creative energy. It encourages a mindset of resilience and growth. And your resilience will open doors, helping you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and inventiveness. And if you play on a team, you are combining the diverse skills and perspectives of each player to achieve a common goal. And this experience translates beautifully to your future career and hobbies, where teamwork can lead to groundbreaking achievements. When or if you are now part of a corporate team or a community project, the ability to blend your creative energy with others can lead to amazing outcomes. Finally, channel it. Channel your creative energy into your sport. It'll foster a deep sense of personal growth and self expression. And this self knowledge and confidence is invaluable in all areas of life. And I encourage you to pursue your passions, explore new interests, and express yourself authentically, whether in your career choices, your hobbies, your personal relationships. Your athletic journey is full of lessons that extend far beyond the field of play. Harnessing and applying your creative energy in all facets of life can lead to unparalleled success and fulfillment. So take the skills you've developed in your athletic career and let them guide you to new adventures in a new career, in new hobbies, and in your personal development. Now, if you found this episode insightful, hit that like button, share this episode on your social channels, and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for tuning in to Mental Game Mastery. Keep pushing your boundaries, stay curious, feel your creativity. Until next time, the time is now.